I swear, it looks like he's dancing. It's supposed to be like a fight stance, but to me, it just looks like he's breaking it down, like he's just dancing. Ever since I noticed it, I can't unsee it. Alright, guys, we are currently on the Garden of Terror. Pretty sure that's the name of the map. This is the second half of my Rexxar best tank slash DPS build video. I decided to add the DPS element to it because it is going to be a big factor. The friendly teams are going to be a Vala, Tyrande, Sylvanas, myself as Rexxar, and a Raynor going against an Abathur, Raynor, Vala, Nova, and a Karajin. So, they have no tank over there. We're going to be going Hunter-Gatherer at level 1. Again, this will not be as detailed. If you've seen, if you're familiar with my video format, this will not be anywhere near as detailed as the first half of the build video. If you want to know the ins and outs and like the exact reason why I choose everything that I choose, the first video is there, but you should not need to. You should see everything you need to see right here on this video instead. So, we don't necessarily have a dedicated healer on our team. Again, that's something that's going to be changed with this upcoming patch. Tyrande and Tassadar are going to be so good when that patch hits. But this is not about them, so we're going to keep this about Rexxar. Again, a lot of what you have to get used to with Rexxar is knowing how to use that D key the way I just did right there to get Misha to disengage. Knowing how to get her to target minions that are behind globes so that she'll pick them up. We're going to lock down Raynor right there and then bring her back. We do lose her, but it's no big deal. I mentioned it in the first video that early on, Misha is a bit easy to lose, but it's not something that you definitely want to be overly concerned with. And as you notice, once she dies, you lose access to 2 of your abilities. 20 seconds have gone by, and she's right back out there ready to go. So, no harm, no foul. And it's worth noting that we're laned up against a Raynor, who should be a bad matchup for me right now, but I'm guessing the Raynor user is not that experienced with him, because he definitely should be able to take a little more advantage of that situation. We're not complaining. So, we're going to try and get some seeds for the friendly team here. I'm going to wait this out. I generally like to hit the small camps first for seeds before deciding which of the big guys I want to take down, because I want to see where the friendly team is going first and pick the one that we have more support at. We are going to run into the other Raynor user here again. We're going to send Misha after him and lock him down real quick. This should be a kill. And that is a kill. Easy money. Again, a lot of Rexxar's effectiveness is definitely tied to your ability to control Misha. And I definitely don't see that as a downside for him. It's something that's very, very viable if you know what you're doing. We are going to try and get her to... Can I pick this up? There's a globe in there. I was able to pick that up. Nice. We are going to be able to hit level 4 before the enemy team. We're going to be going for Hungry Bear at level 4. Again, this is a build that is solely focused on tanking and frontlining and doing damage. I am not going to take this. I'm not going to take this at all. I know the general rule of thumb. God damn it. I was just trying to avoid this. I'll go. Oh, no. If Sylvanas wants it. If she wants it, I will not fight her for it.
I wander alone.
Generally, the friendly team is definitely right. You always want the tank to take it first because that's basically what the Garden Terror can be. It's just another tank. Although, obviously, Garden Terrors do a shit ton of damage more than like regular heroes after a certain point. But that's beside the point. We are going to heal up our bear here a little bit and start helping out.
I've got the scent.
Okay, our terror is actually on the bottom lane. We're going to make our way down there to help out.
I wander alone.
As I say that, it's moving up to the mid lane, but we still do have a Vala user down here, and we do not want to leave her alone. I'm going to try and get that Karajin demounted, but I did not succeed in doing so. We're going to hang out here just to kind of keep this other Vala user off of our Vala. We did miss our stun. We are going to back away here. We're going to disengage. Heal up our bear, and we should leave. I'm going to loop back in here, though, because I do think our Vala is being chased. No, she's not. Okay. So, we do hit level 7 for the enemy team. Now we hit the game-changing talent of Aspect of the Beast. Every single time we land a basic attack, The 12-second cooldown on Misha's best ability gets reduced by 2 seconds. So in short, we will be able to spam off her best ability quite a bit from this point in the game on. You see, there was a plant laid down by our terror, but it should have been laid down on the opposite side of the fence. It did still do a significant amount of damage to these structures here, so no harm, no foul. We're not overly concerned with the Nova user either. Nova is not as effective at taking down Rexxar as Zeratul is. We are going to lock down this Raynor right here for our volley user to pick up that kill. Easy kill. And every time you look how fast that ability is ready to go again. We are going to slow everybody down and disengage. Misha might get taken out here. That was my fault. But again, we get her back in 20 seconds. We will have a harder time taking out camps without the bear, but we are going to get her back in 5 seconds. So I'm not opposed to getting this thing started. And again, this is not a jungle build, so taking out camps with a tank build is definitely going to take a longer time, but doesn't mean that it's impossible. It just takes a lot longer. And again, pointing out that level 4 pick, every time she swings, she gets health back, so it just makes keeping her alive that much easier. We are going to pick up another globe. Updating the globe count right now, I believe we're at 13. We are going to make our way back up here, although our services are not really needed. We are going to just try and keep these guys pushed back and back away. We're going to stun everybody in the lane, pick up another globe. We could pick up this XP right here. We do hit level 10 before the enemy team. We're going to be going Bestial Wrath, again, because I personally am just very comfortable microing Misha. And having a stronger version of Misha is definitely only a positive thing. But again, if you're not comfortable with the microing aspect of the bear, Unleash the Boars is very viable as a heroic. There's nothing wrong with picking it at all. So we are going to make our way down here. We are going to queue up our Bestial Wrath. You see we pick up 2 kills, pick up another one. Look at that, 3 kills. Easy money. We unfortunately showed up a little late for the volley user, but we did actually make up for it, though, by taking out quite a bit of them. Nice little team wipe right there. We still have the level advantage right now. We are going to make our way up to the mid lane to the other big guy. I'm going to just get that XP, because why not? The one thing I will say about Misha that really annoys me is that she's a body block machine. And I don't think there's really anything that Blizzard can do about that. That's just kind of something that you kind of have to like take and deal with. But yeah, especially on the mount. When you're mounted with her, she body blocks you at an insane rate. Nova's trying to make a very hardcore play right there that I don't think she should have been attempting. That's something that you're better off trying as Zeratul, because he can blink out of there to escape. Nova has no such escape, so that's definitely not a smart play on her part. It's very noble, but just not very smart. There was a time where people thought Nova was gonna break the game because she can clone herself and she's invisible. It was just a bad look for the game, and now she's borderline like not viable in any situation. It's crazy how like the meta's changed that much. So, after we cleared out that XP, we're going to be moving down to the mid lane to support our team. Updating the stat sheet right now, we do have 12,000 damage soaked. We're 7-0 right now, basically. We've only lost the bear twice. We are going to lock down that Vala, put some more damage on her, and then disengage. Heal up our bear. There's no real cooldown between like telling Misha to follow and telling her to charge. So that's definitely something you want to take full advantage of. At level 13, we're going to be going Wildfire Bear. Now we're going to have that deceptive damage that is very good on tanks. And it's no exception for Misha. We are going to move away. If you notice, when Misha's actively engaged at targeting a hero, you can freely move Rexxar around and she will stay attached to whatever it is you're telling her to attack. We're going to finish up that fort. Big engagement going down in the top lane right now. Nothing we can do about that. We are going to do a bit of wave clear here. Then Misha charging at that wall just to pick up that globe. We are going to kill up our Bestial Wrath here. Lock down that Nova. Easy kill. Arjim is going to be able to use his palm. But the job is still done. He still runs away. And now we're going to disengage. We're going to heal up our bear. That was a very, very hardcore route taken by Tyrande right there. Thankfully, they didn't catch her. We are going to make a move in on this cloned Vala. We don't actually have a stun right now, so we may get taken out. We do have a stun now, though. And we trade the kill.
Whatever it takes.
If I had that stun on deck, that would have been a completely different fight right there. But unfortunately, I used it up on the clone. Definitely a miscue on my part. But that was the first time they took me out, so no harm, no foul. Our friendly Raynor is taking out a camp right now, about to receive some support, or not. Cooldown, the respawn time isn't that bad right now, so again, it wasn't a bad time to get taken out. There were no terrors on the map, so all good. Updating the stat sheet right now, we're up to 20,000 damage soaked. Again, we've only died once. We're only 2,000 behind the 2 damage dealers on our team.
This way.
We'll see how this goes.
I'm acting on instinct.
You see the entire enemy team is grouped up at that camp, and they also have an abattoir close by. We are going to quickly take this bottom camp to kind of help out with the fact that they took one. Pick up another globe, updating the globe count. We're at 23 right now. And we're going to make our presence felt. We do pick up a certain amount of kills. Going to see if we can catch Karazim over here. We won't be able to. Going to heal up Misha and just let her do her thing. Level 16, we're going to be going Aspect of the Hawk. Again, every time we land our Q from here on, we're going to get a 100% boost to our attack speed. And when paired with the level 20 talent that we're going to be taking, it's just going to do a tremendous amount of damage. We do actually get some good timing right there and picking up another globe. Going to help our team pick up some more seeds. I am not going to volunteer myself to take the terror, even though I should. Definitely want to try and use Rexxar as much as possible, like as far as like how he's supposed to be used. So we do a very, very good job of getting everything done right there. After that team wipe, there really wasn't anything for the enemy team to really do to defend. We are going to make our way down to the bottom lane and help out with the enemy terror.
Our paths converge.
See how this goes. Misha is going to be polymorphed here. I am going to hit a Hawk right there to slow him down. Misha does get polymorphed again. This is a very bad place for Karazim to be. We are going to stun him. Queue up his palm. That should lock down that kill. Misha does have a charge. We are going to lock him down and finish that kill.
My plants are fond of blood.
You just see how handy that ability is. And that's something that I feel like Rexxar, in particular, it's almost never a good idea to chase after kills. But Rexxar is the one hero in the game that's actually built with that in mind. It's actually okay to some extent, because at the most the bear gets taken out, not so much Rexxar, and they don't get full XP whenever they kill the bear, so it's not so bad. I should have been on top of that Raynor right there, but we are going to try and take out that plant before it does any more damage. Raynor does queue up his raiders here. We do have Misha on pursuit, and because we're on a mount, she's going to be able to run a little bit faster, but we're going to disengage. Stay with our team here. And we're going to work on this minion wave here. You see the Hawk is still very good, even if you don't talent build into it. It's still very good at wave clear. That's a very, very ballsy place for our Tyrande user to recall. But she doesn't pay for it, so that was really ballsy. That could have went bad real fast. I am going to make my way down to this camp here. Updating the stat sheet right now. We are at 23,000 damage soaked. Haven't really had as many opportunities to get involved in team fights as I want, but we'll see if that changes.
Soon the garden terror will be yours to control.
Do pick up another globe. Oh, upgrading the globe stack. We're at 32 right now, so our regen is pretty damn good. And again, that's regen not just for one, but for both. For both Rexxar and Misha. They both have that regen rate on them, so
Harvest the
Definitely,
results of
definitely
your
an upside
efforts,
to going with that
heroes.
talent pick at
Bring
level
my
1.
terror to life. There.
Sylvanas wasn't able to start up that camp before the Terror got picked up. We are going to group up mid here and pursue another team wipe. See the volley user asking for help. She will definitely receive it. We do have a Bestial Wrath on deck here, which we will be queuing up as soon as the fights get started. Just going to do a little bit of wave clear here. Move down with the follow. Now we're going to queue it up. We are going to stun the enemy Karajim, lock him down. Level 20, we will be going Frenzy of the Kalimdor. We are going to stun everybody down. Heal up Misha a little bit as we disengage. And then re-engage. We do slow Raynor right there, but we weren't able to take him out. Not sure if that's the... Yeah, that was the real Nova. I wasn't really sure right there, to be brutally honest. We are going to win this game. And we're going to get Vala 2. Put another Hawk, and that'll be GG. Easy win. So, hopefully it did a good job of showcasing what this build can do. It's unfortunate that we weren't able to play against another tank to really show how this plays when you have a direct person like playing the same role against you, because the enemy team did not have a tank on their side. So they kind of didn't have anybody to mitigate any of the damage, so it was a little bit easier for us, seeing as we did, since we had the bear. But updating the stat line one last time, we went 17-1. Didn't really do that much siege damage, but the hero damage was second on our team. We were only 2,000 behind the friendly Sylvanas, just to give you an idea of what it can do. Even though we didn't really get in as many team fights as normal, like as we were expected to. Granted, we didn't take part in 3 kills only. Like, there were 20 kills on the friendly team, and we were involved in 17 of them, so that's good. But still, I'm more accustomed to getting involved in more fights. But sometimes it's not needed, so it's not really the worst thing in the world. Just to kind of run over the build one more time, which will be linked in the description. At level 1, you want to go Hunter-Gatherer for regen. At level 4, you want to go Hungry Bear for Misha to have her own set of sustain. At level 7, you want to go Aspect of the Beast so that her best ability has a tremendously nerfed cooldown, and you can spam it off quite a bit. At level 10, you want to go Bestial Wrath. Again, this is a better pick if you're comfortable with microing Misha. If you're not comfortable with it, Unleash the Boars is definitely a viable pick. At level 13, you want to go Wildfire Bear to add a deceptive amount of damage. What the hell is that? Oh, that's me. I'm tripping out. I keep hearing something. It's my chair. Level 16, you want to go Aspect of the Hawk. I apologize for that. A little bit of a dunce moment. At level 16, you want to go Aspect of the Hawk. Every time you land your Q ability, you get 100% added to your attack speed for 3 seconds, so you can basically spam off damage on a lockdown hero. But again, there's nothing wrong with Feign Death. If you watched the first video, there's absolutely nothing wrong with picking Feign Death. It is a viable talent to pick. It's just me personally, I elect to go for more damage. And at level 20, you put the icing on the cake with Frenzy of Kalimdor, which is basically Rexxar's equivalent of the Nexus Blades and Nexus Frenzy. It's basically like a hybrid because you get more damage out of this and you get the slow. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, this is basically a tanking variant of Rexxar. This is not meant to be used as a jungler, and this is absolutely viable like in Hero League or however you want to play it. If you are the only tank, you can definitely run Rexxar in that role. So long as you know what you're doing on the Misha front, you will be just fine. Do not believe what everybody's saying, the general perception that he's only a specialist and that's it. That is definitely not true. You just have to know how to use them. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, it's Achilles LBT. That's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.